What I'm going to do is take a look at how to randomize these colors for the cards in Flippity flashcards. Now, in this spreadsheet, I have these fields for slide 1 and slide 2 being brought in by the check boxes on this states tab. So when I check Connecticut and Delaware, you'll see that Connecticut and Delaware were both added to this. Now, what I could do is just delete these colors here. All right. By the way, if I leave them there, I want to show you what happens. Let's look at this application here. Leaving those cards with the color there, but no actual front or back, results in something like this, where you have a bunch of cards with nothing on them. So what you can do is just simply go back to here, and you can delete these. All right. And then when you go to your flashcards and refresh, you'll see that those cards are gone. The problem is if I want to add more states to this, they won't have any color, which really isn't a big deal. But if you wanted to utilize this color, I'm going to show you how to do that. All right. So what I'll do is this. I'm going to get every different color possible. I'm going to make a new sheet here called, let's call it colors. And I'm just going to try and get every possible type of color that can be used. So let's use equals unique of this whole row or this whole column. And those are all the different colors. I think white can be used as well. So we'll add that to the list. Copy this and then paste it with Control-Shift-V to remove that formula. And I'm also going to add white here. And I'm going to put the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. And we're going to use a VLOOKUP and randomly pick this number and then the color associated with that randomly picked number. So let's go back to here. Let's clear out all these colors. I'm going to leave the text color blank, which will be black. All right, and we're just going to change the card color. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to put a VLOOKUP. So we're going to do equals VLOOKUP. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, we only want to put a card here if there's text in this cell. So first we're going to do this, equals if this cell, I mean, you can pick B or A, it doesn't matter. If it is blank, cell B3 here, then put nothing. But if there is text there, we're going to do a VLOOKUP. And this VLOOKUP is asking, hey, what should I search for? And I wanted to search for a random number between 1 and 7. So I'm going to put rand between 1, 7. All right, and once it finds that random number, we're going to say, you know, in what range am I going to search for? So let's suppose the random number is 6. Where am I going to search for 6? We're going to search for it in columns A. I'm going to highlight columns A and B here because I want to include my entire data set. And what do I want to report out? I want to report out the second column, not the first one A, but the second one B. So I'm going to put a number 2 there. And I'm also going to put in the word false here so to make sure it's an exact match. All right, close your parenthesis for your VLOOKUP, close your parenthesis for your if statement, and press enter. All right, and now this says blue. All right, and I should be able to just copy this down for as far as I want to go. I'll copy it. I hopefully don't have more than 78 flashcards. But now, if I uncheck a box, you can see these are all randomly picked. If I uncheck a box on the States tab, let me do 2 of these. You'll see that the list has gotten smaller, and only the text with only the cells with text actually show a color. All right, and now when I go to my flashcards, you'll see all the backgrounds are changed. I wouldn't recommend changing the text color the same way, because if you get a blue card with blue text, it's going to be difficult to read. All right.